Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mad Dog Games, and this is the next episode in my step-by-step series. I'll be breaking everything down by steps or by parts so I can make it super and simple for you guys to do. Now in today's video, we're going to be learning how to do an effective combo for Spawn. Our main combo uses one offensive meter, and it's a mid-screen combo. We have a lot of things to cover here, so this is what we're going to be doing throughout the video. But before we get started, I have to mention a couple of things. You can find more videos like this in the description down below. I have a link to that playlist. This is the 15th episode in the series. Second, if you want to continue supporting this series, I went ahead and started a Patreon. As you all know, making Mortal Kombat content is difficult as most if not all videos get demonetized right away. A video like this takes a lot of research time and a lot of editing time. Any amount of support will be greatly appreciated. Anyways, to be able to perform this combo, this is the variation you'll need. With that being said, let us start off with round 1. The first thing you want to do for part 1 is fighting the Phlebiacs, which is back 1-2. Next for part 2, now you want to add I'm Already Dead, which is 2-4. Part 3, now you want to add Charging Hellspawn Amplified, which is back forward 3 Amplify. Part 4, now you want to dash into Back from Hell, which is forward forward and then 1-1. Part 5, now you want to add Fatal Phantasm, which is down back 3. Round 2, bonus tips and tricks. In this part of the video, we're going to be talking about mistakes, other alternative combos, and strategies for using this combo. Common mistakes. For someone that is picking up Spawn for the first time, the first common mistake I can see that can happen is not being able to dash cancel quick enough to connect the rest of this combo. With every dash cancel, you have to time it correctly and have to get the rhythm down. The best way to understand dash cancel is by consistent practice. It all starts by successfully doing back forward 3 amplified and knowing when Spawn is able to recover. You can then press forward forward to dash into 1-1. Otherwise, doing your dash late would mean your opponent won't be high enough to connect, and this will happen. If not comfortable with the dash mechanic yet, don't worry, I highly suggest go with the alternative easier option. Now, the final mistake I can see beginners making is relying on this combo starter for pressure and damage. Try not to make yourself predictable. If you use this combo all the time, your back 1-2 combo starter will get countered and punished. As Spawn, your game plan is to be at mid to close range and approach your opponent in many ways, by zoning, grabbing, poking, setups, punishes, and other types of pressure. That way it keeps your opponent on their toes. Spawn seems to be comfortable at all ranges because he has tools to deal with close and far range. Here I'll show you the similar combos we have. The first one will be the easier alternative if you find the main combo a little challenging. As for the rest of the combos in this section, I'll be showing you the universal combos, wake up combos, and mid-screen combos using other variations. A little bit of everything to get you ready. Although this combo does not push the opponent all the way to the corner, you can modify it a little bit to help push him over even further. You want to have some combos to help you set up for more damage and pressure. Now let us take a look at Spawn corner combos. Here are the combos I would recommend you to use. The great thing about Fatal Phantasm as a combo ender is that this leaves your opponent in a restand position. which is always great because this means your opponent won't be able to use their wake up attacks and get up rolls. You do also have 4 frames of hit advantage, so you can try to continue your pressure and mix up from here. But you must cut out one of your standing 1 punches to guarantee the opponent is next to you. You then can get a free poke into a throw if your opponent ends up blocking. Or you can continue the pressure with one of these strings. These strings leaves you plus, which is great, so you can continue your pressure. Because Spawn has a lot of attacks that leave you plus, and the fact that he has great long range attacks that does not put your hurt box at risk, you want to make setup like these to whiff punish if they happen to press any buttons. Plenty of people at first will get caught with these since they think it's going to be their turn. In the Hellspawn variation, your combo strategy is a little different. In this variation, your goal is to mix up and set up your opponent with your tech. For example, you get access to his Hell Chain special move, which is pretty much a long range throw. Combining it with your back 1 can create a tick throw to catch your opponent if they are blocking. You also have access to a Rising Hell special move that is a low hitting attack. You can now mix them up with your overhead and low attacks after your back 1. Round 3. Finish them. In this section, we're going to learn essential information and tools to finish your opponent off, such as learning Spawn's 2-bar combos, Crushing Blow, and Fatal Blow combos, and character overview. 2-bar combos. Spawn is another character that is okay using 2 offensive meters, because his ability to squeeze more damage is great. With that, here are his 2-bar combo. Crushing Blows. The requirement to trigger this first one is by punishing or countering your opponent by uppercutting. The requirement to trigger the second Crushing Blow is by having your back against the corner and doing a forward throw. The requirement to trigger this third one is by having to absorb a high projectile. The requirement to trigger this fourth one is by having a third hit connect on its own. Fatal Blow. To be able to perform this Fatal Blow combo, you must have your health be 30% or less than 30% health. Character overview. Now let us take a look at all the things Spawn offers. Variation 1 is all about spacing and zoning. Variation 2 is all about bigger damage combos. And then Variation 3 is all about tick throws, setups, and mix-ups. Now let us talk also about the pros and cons or strengths and weaknesses for playing Spawn. Now for the pros. Spawn does have great damaging combos, good mix-ups and pressure options. Zoning is pretty good, especially since you're also able to use it for pressure by amplifying it, which can also keep him safe. Execution is medium and comfortable at any range, and that is because he has mix-ups and pressure that he can do at close range and good projectiles that can keep him safe at far range. He has a lot of strong tools for almost all situations. Now for the cons for playing Spawn. Spawn is somewhat slow and stiff. Now this is a preference, and that of course is common when it comes to bigger and powerful characters. He is weaker against faster characters. His best tools is somewhat risky. A lot of the people will go for the same tools and rely on those tools, making him much predictable. And just like the Joker, Spawn is a very strong character, and I can't find any other weakness. If you know a big weakness, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And that concludes today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon because in the next video, we're going to be talking about a new series called Quick Tips, where I'm going to be talking about enlisting 10 essential tips every Spawn player must know, as well as finishing up my Joker Jack-in-the-Box strategy guide and Scorpion step-by-step combo guide. I have a lot planned, but had to delay those videos because I had to make this step-by-step first. Remember to check out the playlist in the description down below. Also, please like the video if you found this helpful. My name is Mad Dog Games, and I'll see you guys next time.